In 2020, with the pandemic, my mom passed away, and as she requested, she asked to have her body cremated, and once cremated, to be buried. In the garden of my nephew's house, who is my mom's oldest grandson, my mom passed away, we cremated her and did everything she asked us to do. 5 months later, while I was at home with my dad, having made around 4 in the afternoon, we got a phone call saying it was from the Gonzalez Catan Crematorium. I asked her what she needed, and the lady said, "Hello, good afternoon. My name is Angelica, and I need to speak with the family, so and so." "Yes," I said, "go ahead. Who do you want to talk to?" She says, "With this person or with that person?" I said, "Well, look, I'm that person's daughter." "Yes, look, I just wanted to let you know if you can come to the crematorium to pick up your mom." I said, "Look, my mom has already passed away and we've already received my mom's ashes." We went, I was called, summoned by the funeral home to go pick up the ashes, and my mom is already at my nephew's house. No, she says to me, "You don't understand, your mom didn't die, she's here, alive next to me, and she gave me your number and phone so I could call you again, and that someone should come get her, because she's sitting here next to me." And I said to her, "Excuse me," I said, "is this a joke?" "No," she says, and I said, "Okay, wait a second, I'm going to put the phone on speaker so my dad can hear." I tell my dad, "Listen to what the lady says, it's going to make your hair stand on end." And I say, "Okay, go ahead, ma'am, what happened?" And well, I repeat everything I said. Just when we were about to go get my mom, obviously my dad started asking 1,000 questions, you can imagine. Right then, as soon as we saw that the lady was speaking seriously, we called my nephew. He came quickly because he works nearby, and we told him everything that happened. And he said, "Well, let's see, let's look for her. If she's really there, let's look for her, obviously." When my mom passed away, they didn't do an autopsy, and I asked my dad several times, and he assures me that my mom didn't have an autopsy. So with even more reason, we arrived at the crematorium around 7 in the evening, more or less. We got there, we went in, and we said, "We're here to look for my mom." And the man who was there thought it was a box with ashes. And I said, No, sir, we got a phone call from this person telling us that my mom was alive here in this place, which seems strange to us." And the man looked at us like as if saying, "Where did these crazy people come from?" And he says to me, "What does the person who called look like?" And I tell him her name is Angelica. So suddenly a girl appears out of nowhere, and I ask her, "Are you Angelica?" "No," she says, "Angelica was my mom, but tell me, what happened to you?" Well, we repeated everything again. We told her everything that had happened to us, and she says, "Look, I don't want to lie to you, but my mom has passed away, and you're not the first person to show up at the crematorium saying that my mom called you on the phone." Which seems strange and odd to us, but obviously there's no one here. Esther, who was my mom, is not alive. My mom also passed away about 4 or 5 months ago. So we were left speechless. Both my dad, my nephew, and I came back feeling bad because the place is horrible. I wouldn't wish it on anyone. And well, I wanted you to know my story.